everyone, what's up? This is Danielle from Healthy Girl Kitchen, and today we're making one of my all-time favorite recipes. This is the best hummus ever that's completely oil-free, vegan, and gluten-free. Let's get started. We're only going to need a few simple ingredients today, which is what I love about hummus in general, because I'm sure that you have most of these things in your pantry already. We're gonna need 1 can of chickpeas. It's about 15 ounces. We're gonna need tahini, which is ground sesame seeds. Garlic, I just have some minced garlic here, but feel free to use fresh or powder. We're gonna need salt, smoked paprika, and lemon juice. The first thing I'm going to do is add our chickpeas into the food processor. This recipe, let me just say, when it's done, it tastes like a restaurant and it's super, super creamy and smooth. I actually have a secret ingredient that I'm gonna wait to tell you about, but if you have a guess of what it is, say it down below in the comments. Okay, so I'm starting with my chickpeas, and next I'm going to add some lemon juice. Lemon juice adds a really nice brightness to hummus and gives it a nice zing. Tahini can be a little bit dry, so the lemon just helps to balance it out. I think those are too big for my juicer. Let me cut them in half. Now, if you don't have a lemon juicer, you can just simply squeeze it into your hands and catch the seeds, but I highly recommend a juicer because it just makes things a whole lot easier. Now, I don't know if you remember, but in my last video, I squirted lemon juice all over myself, so let's try not to do that today. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and get those all squeezed in, and then we can move on to our tahini. All right, now we have our lemon juice all squeezed in here, so it's time for the creamy, delicious tahini. I think tahini makes every recipe better. I think anything with a little fat in it makes things taste good. But it's made from sesame seeds, so it's super, super good for you. It has healthy omegas. It's actually really good for your skin too. So I'm adding a 1/3 cup of tahini. There we go. Feel free to double this recipe too and meal prep it for the week, and then you can use it throughout the week for bowls, for salads, to really put on anything you want. And it's so much better than buying it in the store. It's less expensive, it tastes so much fresher, and it's honestly impressive to your friends and family that you've made such a yummy hummus. Okay, now we've got our tahini. Now it's time for some garlic. I always end up adding more garlic than any recipe says, so don't worry, this recipe accounts for all garlic lovers. Perfect. Now I'm gonna add some Mediterranean sea salt. Whoops, that was a lot. It's okay. I'm gonna blend it up a little first, and then I'm going to reveal the secret ingredient to you. So let's get this blended. Now that we've done our first round of blending, it's time to add the secret ingredient. This is actually an old Middle Eastern secret to get the perfect hummus. And our secret ingredient is ice. I know it sounds weird, right? But you guys just have to trust me on this. We're gonna add a few ice cubes, and then it gets this creamy texture that literally tastes like you're in Israel or something, or you're in the best Mediterranean restaurant in New York City. Seriously, this is so good. So we're gonna blend this up again with the ice cubes in it, and you'll see how creamy it gets. I'm just gonna scrape down the sides, and then I'm gonna keep blending it for about another minute. You should blend it in total for about 1 to 2 minutes. And that'll give you the absolute perfect hummus consistency. Okay, perfect. Let's get this back on here, and we're gonna blend it up again. All right, peeps, our hummus is officially ready. I want you to just come here and see the texture. It's so creamy. And before I did this with the ice cubes, it was actually very grainy, and the texture was not half as smooth as it is now. This is a trick that I'm gonna be using forever. I'm so excited for you guys to try it. So now I'm gonna transfer this into a bowl. Now it's time for the fun part where we get to add some toppings onto our hummus. This just makes it look really bougie and like you ordered it from a restaurant. Everyone's gonna be so impressed with you. I am gonna start by adding a few extra chickpeas on top. Just think it makes it really pretty and it shows people what you made the hummus with, which is chickpeas. So let's just add a couple. Perfect. And then I'm gonna add some smoked paprika. This not only adds a beautiful red color, but it adds a nice smokiness and a really nice flavor. So I'm just gonna sprinkle that all over the top. When you go to a Mediterranean restaurant, they often are gonna put paprika on top and it looks super, super fancy. Okay, I'm gonna sprinkle some extra sea salt on top as well. You can add pepper if you want. You can add some pine nuts, maybe some sunflower seeds. You can even add a drizzle of olive oil. I'm not gonna do that today. I'm just gonna leave it like this because it looks so pretty. And I seriously cannot wait for you guys to try it. Aside from the toppings being super fun, I think the actual best part is getting to taste it. So let's go ahead and give this a try. I'm just eating it with some Mary's Gone crackers. They're just whole grain plant-based crackers. Okay, cheers. You guys, that is a party in your mouth. It's creamy from the tahini and the ice cubes, and you get that smokiness from the smoked paprika, and then you have that extra fun little chickpea on the top and that zing from the lemon juice. I mean, what more could you ask for in a hummus? This is so good. As always, thank you so much for joining me today in the Healthy Girl Kitchen. I had the best time making hummus with you, and I cannot wait for you guys to try it. Be sure to follow me on Facebook at Healthy Girl Kitchen, on Instagram at Healthy Girl Kitchen, and on TikTok at Healthy Girl Kitchen. See you next time.